Hi, this is Donald Riggio again. I'm the Vice President of the Henderson Writers Group. And many new writers ask the question, how do you get new ideas? And every person has a story. Every person is a work in progress as far as stories go and ideas. You can take ideas from real life and embellish on them, something that happened to you, someone in your family, someone that you think would be interesting for other people to read and to find out about. Take it from real life or make them up. If you're a sci-fi fan, you can create a whole new world for your characters to inhabit. World building is a great thing, a lot of fun. The ideas can really come from anywhere. My 3 books are about rock and roll music over the years from the 50s right up until the present time. So my ideas are there, but I'm always looking for new characters and new situations to put them in. And it's then that I sort of do a lot of research. I research things that happen in different years, some of the highlights, some of the events, political, musical, any kind of big event, a hurricane or some big thing that happened that I can incorporate into the storylines of my books. So history really is the best way to do it. To just think about something that happened. You could read about an event that happened and say, this would be a good idea for a book. And then start to do research. Research is a fun thing to do, but it sometimes gets very tedious. It requires that you really delve into it. But with the internet today, with the links that something that you're researching, all of a sudden there's a blue link to send you somewhere else. And when you get to that other source of information, you'll get ideas from that. And it'll take you hours, sometimes days, to research an event to give you every little detail that you need and to find out more about what your idea is. But ideas come from anywhere. They jumped into your head from anywhere, any place, something you see or do or experience in your real life.
When people ask me where I come up with ideas for writing, you tell people you're a writer and people are always saying, oh, I better watch what I'm doing or I'll end up in your book, as if they're always going to end up in someone else's story. But when I see quirky events happening around me, I automatically start imagining what the story is behind them. So I try to have a notepad with me whenever I go places. Now you have your phones, we have our phones with us, so I will type a note in my phone, new story, and start writing character that does this, and I'll write the scene. So I just imagine that all the quirky things that go on around me have some kind of story to them. And I will just make it up. And if I think it's a cute concept, I'll just record it in my phone as a note.
I love that. That's a wonderful technique for coming up with ideas. You fill in the blanks, you look at it, and that's kind of the what if in a way. Like, I wonder if this and that and the other thing led to this quirky experience I'm having with this person. And I also love how you said people are concerned that they might wind up in your book.
Right.
Like that puts the pressure on your friends to be more interesting.
Yes. Juliet.
Yes.
How do you get new ideas?
The ideas come to me and I have a need to write them out. And they almost haunt me until I have written them into some sort of structure or draft. And I've recently started writing some nonfiction, which I've been encouraged by many people to do because of the unique job that I have and the unique expertise that I have. And I've always resisted it because it feels too much like work until I started applying new concepts that have nothing to do with nonfiction into the nonfiction realm, like working with character development within a nonfiction scope or world building. And that has given tremendous life to the ideas that are coming out in my nonfiction work. So it's kind of two. So one is I mix and match, get very eclectic in what I'm doing, and the ideas just kind of blossom from that. And the other is this horrible compulsion and need to put down these characters that stalk my brain onto paper.